Hello, my name's Kenneth. I run the YouTube channel Shade Tree Garage, and I figured I'd do my very first vlog. So, here's the video of the project truck in its current state. Bluegrass Express, 1986. Chevrolet C10. Body work, engine work, done by myself and my father. We went through this truck, did what body work had to be done. These wheels came off an 81 Chevrolet C10 pickup, base model, but I wanted this truck to look like a base model truck. So we put these wheels on it with the poverty caps. I made the emblems myself. We went through, did what we had to do with this vehicle. It originally was a midnight blue truck. The person before had repainted it. We stripped down the hood to bare metal. We stripped down this fender right here to bare metal. That one back over there, we stripped it down. The doors we left, we put them in a little bit of primer, an enamel Rust-Oleum primer, till we could have got them actually properly primered. This fender right here was actually ran over. We actually got it back out and done everything proper to it, so it actually looks normal again. I used the Black Widow spray gun on this truck, the Spectrum HT Black Widow. It turned out really well. The shine came out really well. We did the 2-part clear urethane epoxy primer, went through it. We took everything off. There's still some things to do. As you can see right here, I am going to be taking this, stripping it back down, going back over it with a black trim paint. We put bed liner in it because it just, this is a temporary bed anyways. It's not permanent. I'm going to be getting a step side here soon, hopefully. The tailgate came from an 81 C10 truck. Here's the rear bumper. This was given to us, which it came out really well. It was originally out of a junk pile, actually. Not really a rustle in it besides one spot, and we've covered it up to make it look halfway decent until I can get myself a new step side bumper, or a new step bumper for the step side bed. I did a little bit of work to it, polished out the chrome, did what I could to make it look good. We took the tail lights. I put new tail lights in it. We redid the wiring harness back here because they had put in a trailer light. The trailer light turned out to be faulty, messing up the grounds back here. Now, I went and done the pinstriping and everything like that. Here is the interior I done myself. I got the dashboard out of an 85 K20 diesel 6.2, I believe it was. Same for the dash bezel until I can get me a new one. The seat came out of an 84 Chevrolet C20 3/4 ton. We got that truck right now. That's the new carburetor that we've been putting on it. Still got the cardboard back tray for the bed, or not the bed, but the cab. I'm going to be getting these inserts right here for the door panels, and new straps, clips. I replaced both of these door handles because they were both cracked and busted. I've got these right now. I'm going to be replacing these very soon. You can see right here where the chrome's chipped off this one. And here's the other trim piece right here I need to replace. The carpet is still good. It's just dirty right now where I've been driving it. I'm gonna get a new steering wheel. I want the old-fashioned style wheel. I don't like these 90s models wheels because they just don't. They're too thick. They're foamy. I don't like that. As It's got a tilt column. Silverado, of course, but I've downgraded it basically to a custom deluxe. The truck originally came out with a 305 small block. Of course, I put another small block back in it. We've done a lot of work to it. The machine work was done by a friend, and we still got the Quadrajet still on it. It's still, I believe it's a GMC Quadrajet. I don't know what it come off of, but it's flooding it like crazy. I mean, it's just jamming fuel in there. The accelerator pump on it's gone. It's just a temporary carb right now anyways. Got Hedman headers, 2.5-inch dual exhaust all the way out the back. I'm going to be putting exhaust cutoffs on it though. The alternator's new. We still actually retain the air conditioning. I took out all the smog control and stuff of that nature, so everything is actually, you know, desmogged, high compression, 9.5 to 1. I think it's 9.5 or 10. I can't remember. I run it on 93. I scavenged these from a friend as well. These valve covers, which I'm going to be replacing soon too. I'm going to keep the T-bolts. New distributor, new wires, new oil pump, board 60 over with a 400 small block crank. It's got a decent cam. I wanted more drivability rather than lopey idle. It's got a lopey idle kinda, but it produces the power I need it to. It's just decent power, you know. You can't bargain much out of a $450, or not $450 motor, 450 horsepower motor, and it puts down like 420, something like that, to the wheels, the rear wheels, which I have not even put a posi in yet. So that means I'm only one wheel pilling in this thing. I'm going to be doing a 373 posi in it, just for, you know, decent drivability with a lot of power behind it. It starts decent. It doesn't take a lot to start the truck. Currently it's about, I'm going to say about 55 degrees out. It was 26 this morning, and I'd say I can still start this thing right up. I've got the Dixie horns. These are Wallow Dixie horns. I need to get another windshield wiper motor for this truck, because this one has the wrong one. It has a 70s model, which has the pump built into the motor itself. As we all know, the 86 didn't have that. It had the pump on the tank, or on the reservoir. But the truck starts good. You can see I started already on this windshield, or this molding right here and all that. Hopefully I can get to that before that wears off. But yeah, let's see how this truck starts right now as it ran in a day or so. Right now we've got a full tank in it. Yeah, the seatbelt buzzer works. Let's see if it'll start up. It'll die once, then we can get it. 1, 2, 3. It'll probably die again. There we go. Like I said, it's flooding like crazy. But it's a good truck. Like I said, it's got enough power. It's got a decent low idle. We've got about 45-50 pounds of oil pressure, and that's just idling. The clock works actually, surprisingly. But yeah, It's a good truck. And it'll just start right back. It'll last like this for a while. We put the rockers in new. The windows work, the locks work. I mean, nice and quick. Radio does work. I haven't got the antenna hooked up because the people who owned it before me, this is the windshield that has the antenna built into it. And the people who owned it before me had cut that wire out. And I don't know why. Basically, the people who owned it before me just rigged this thing together to get it sold. Whenever we first got it, the 305 or 350 was in it, 4-bolt, good wrench motor. The crank bearings were wore out. Surprisingly, it did run. It broke like 2 starters, burnt one up, and then the other one broke the Bendix right off of it. The people who had built it left a broken push rod inside of it, inside the oil valley. But other than that, we've basically rebuilt this truck from the bottom up. It looks stock. It's got a good motor. It's literally my baby. Right now we're getting at 100. There is no smoke out of it, other than flooding smoke, but leave it off for a second. Okay. And he'll just, one crank, guaranteed. This thing is guaranteed to start, basically. I've got Bluetooth in it. It's basically the modern amenities in an 86 body. Well, my first blog. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. There's probably going to be way more of this project. After we get the Edelbrock carburetor put on it. I've got the Edelbrock Performer intake on it. You know, it's ready to go. This thing runs and drives. It can't beg for no more out of it than what I've got in it. You know, going to a shop, this would have costed me money I just don't got. But doing it here and having friends help me, it's helped a lot. Other than that, thank you, y'all. Rate, comment, and subscribe.